Hello and welcome to Talk2Tiana. Today on my channel I have special guests, the Compozers.
Hey!
If you'd like to introduce yourself, starting from you.
My name's Nana and I play the bass.
My name's Steven and I play the drums.
David, I play the keys and the guitar.
My name's Charlie and I play the keys as well.
Welcome to my channel, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, basically the reason why I brought you onto my channel today is because as it's Ghana independence, I want to bring out inspirational Ghanaians to the world, you know? And as being Ghanaian myself, I thought, why not bring my own brothers onto my channel?
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So who wants to tell me how Compozers actually started? Charlie!
I like to.
What do you mean not you? Why can't you tell me how it
Because
started?
we all have a race. I'm the Twitter guy. I'm the Instagram and Twitter guy. That's
So you're the promo?
Yeah. I'm the promo guy, bro.
Oh, okay. No.
Right, Composer started in 2013. 2013. Now, you know what it is, we've had a lot of history together and all that. So 2013, the Composer started officially. And then it's just been fantastic. The four of us have just been playing together, many different stages with many different artists, and it's just been blowing up. That's the easiest way to put it.
So who came up with the name Compozers? Like who actually thought, let's call ourselves the Compozers?
I'll answer that
You answered that one, okay.
One of the previous members of the group came up with the name Composer.
Previous?
No, it's previous. Like,
Do you want to go into that
no,
one?
that is our brother, innit? But obviously
okay.
it just didn't work out, innit? So that's just right.
Fair enough.
No names there.
So, fair enough. Who are the Compozers? Like, everyone's seen you guys behind your instruments, but who are the people behind that actually play the instruments? I'll start with you, Charlie. This time you better answer.
Here we are.
No, who you are.
I am.
Yeah. Who are
I'm
Compozers?
Charles,
Mm-hmm.
25 years old, and I'm the keyboardist of the Composer.
Wait.
Yeah, but like, everybody knows that you play the keyboard. They've seen you play the
Who
keyboard.
else was to say?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. Like, what do you like to do?
That's bad. Yeah, blasé, like, music, I like to you. I'm a very boring guy. My name's Charles, I like music, I love music. That's why I'm in the band. I play keyboard, I love keyboard.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
David? Oh my goodness.
I love music as well, obviously. Hence my, part of this group.
So is that it? You lot just love
honestly.
Let me land.
Go on.
It's just, it's, when you mean like, who are you? Do you mean that as in,
What do you do in your spare
What
time?
do we do in our
What do
spare
you
time?
like? Yeah.
okay.
Stop it.
IT stuff and computer and stuff, so,
Okay.
I like to delve into things like that. Yeah, but I won't lie to you. It's like Biggs was saying, music is my passion. It's my life. I love music so much.
I can see in your face when you're on the guitar.
Yeah, man. I love that thing. So it's that, and then food as well. Yeah. I love food.
And Ketri, the baby of the group.
Yeah, like the rest of the music is my first love. But I'm a student. I'm a business student. People usually say like education first, then you have your plan B, man's the other way around.
So your education is your plan B.
Education's plan B.
Oh,
But
right.
I like socializing, shopping, living life, enjoying life. That's what I'm
Okay.
about, man.
Okay. And Nana, Pokes, the one and only.
Who am I? Actually, hold on. Who am I? Obviously, bass player of the band. I like to consider myself somewhat of a visionary in my own rights. And a visionary, a leader. And then, yeah, man, just that all-rounded guy, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you need to be able to relate to people to be able to see where you can maximize and use your talents that way. So that's who I am. Yeah.
So I see that most of you have studied. Do any of you see you doing what you studied as a career in the future?
No, Composers popping. It's at that stage where you don't need to think about that right now. It's moving in its own way. Like it's doing what we need to do, and we're living off it. It's sweet. So, don't need to.
No? Okay.
No, it's just a cushion, innit?
So what would you say the group's strongest and weakest points are?
There's no weaknesses.
I like that.
No, I'm joking.
David's saying I'm lying.
You're lying. No, I'm joking.
No, I tell you, what's the right? I say weakness for me is that we're perfectionists. I think we criticize hard on our stuff.
That kills us.
And then so when the people react different to how we react to that, it's a bit weird. But when we're like very hard critics on our own stuff, that's a weakness. But that's just us.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Right?
And your strongest?
You can do anything.
We're diverse,
So you're
basically.
definitely
Very diverse.
diverse.
Very diverse.
Being in a group, would you say it's difficult keeping everything intact?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Like, why? What makes you say that? What's the difficulty?
Intact in terms of like, there's keeping things intact in terms of our personal calendars, our equipment, our whereabouts, our mind frame on any particular project, things like that. It's difficult. We're full individuals. Individuals who are growing up and becoming full grown men. Like, so everybody's gonna have their different goals and aspirations as we grow up. But the main thing is to continuously make sure that we're meeting the goals that we're here to do collectively.
Well, you guys are very popular with A Night with Composers. Yeah. Is
Didn't
there
know
any,
that. Didn't know
is
that.
there any plans for A Night with Composers Part 3?
Oh, you know this.
Wait.
What are we
Oh,
saying
catch
about
me. Come on.
Wait on.
It's gonna be. It's gonna
We
be.
don't
mad.
talk too
It's gonna
much.
be mad. To be honest.
You know?
We
Talk
don't
to Tiana.
Talk.
we don't talk too much.
Okay. I will say this though. Expect the unexpected.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean it may come now. But it will come. And when it does come, expect it.
Mala said back, major comeback.
Yeah.
Stephen, you're the baby of the group. How does it feel?
He ain't even the baby
Being
of the thing, you know. He ain't even the baby.
The big man now.
He's a big man now.
big now.
He's still, okay, he's the youngest.
You wanna tell them what happened today, boy?
Big man.
What is it? What happened today, boy?
Oh, I don't.
Maybe when the
come
camera
on.
stop rolling, yeah.
No, it's fun, innit? It's fun being the baby. Like, obviously,
You get the most groupies, isn't it?
Nah.
Tell the truth.
You know what? It's.
Imagine I knew what you played and I don't even know what Nana plays and I know Nana.
I play drums.
All I hear is Stephen the drummer. I'm like, yes, wow.
But it's like I'm going from being the baby to being now just the youngest in the group. So
Yeah.
that speaks volume enough.
It's true.
I don't need to go into it.
This is quite a random question, but is there any plans for starting a music school and teaching other people how to play the instruments you
Yep.
100%. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, man.
You heard it here first on Talk to Tiana, so
Yeah.
as soon as you
It's
hear
funny you
that
hear
they're
that.
starting something, make sure you contact me. I'll give you the details. What motivational message would you give to maybe other people who are starting a musical group or individuals that play instruments and they've seen what you guys do and they love it and they want to do the same thing?
Get you.
Nah, man. Just keep at it. Like, music is it's a very competitive industry to be in. I'm sure any musician that has, we're not at the top, but any musician at the top will tell you that, and everyone tells us that. But I mean, if you're focused, keep at it. Do you know what I mean? Keep working hard, keep God first and everything. Like, surely the right doors will open for you.
Amen.
Get in contact with the right people and live out your dreams. I mean, we're not as big as we want to be yet, but I tell you this, we definitely are living out the dream. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what everyone's always worked for, and to be doing it day in, day out is a blessing. Do you know what I mean? So just keep at it, man. Just keep pushing.
If people wanted to follow you on Instagram, Twitter, what are your social networks?
It's his time to share. Follow us at Compozers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, SoundCloud.
Oh, so
At-
composers actually have their own Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
All
we'll
exclusive.
comment, view.
Oh, no,
Behind the
none of them
scenes
use
stuff. Huh?
None of these.
You lot didn't give me the
I'm
password.
actually the only
You
one
lot
that
didn't
uses
give me the password.
Obviously, but when it's fun, you know that it's behind the scenes stuff for our gigs, our shows, anything that we're doing that
Me
we want
taking
to
selfies in my
involve you. Yeah, he takes the most selfies there anyway, so that's that. But Compozers, COMPOZERS. One more time. COMPOZERS.
Hey, so all this time I was spelling it wrong.
Right. One more time for
No, you spell it. You spell it.
He's been spelling, yeah, he's already spelled it, so I'm not spelling it. But thank you guys for coming to my YouTube channel. I
Thank you
appreciate
so much.
it.
Thank you for
And
allowing
happy
us
Ghana
to
independence to
talk to
all my
Tiana.
Ghana. Happy Ghana independence to all my Ghana.